This is the last episode. It was all a dream. She never went to Isekai world. She dreamt it. She's in coma actually in real life. Yeah. Ooh, a sleep beauty kiss. He's going with the whole. Gonna wake up the kiss here. Probably won't work, but still, it's a nice touch to it. It's one attempt at least. I mean, honestly, kissing her when she's sleeping. He's a prince. He's literally a prince, right? Kissing his fiancée when she's sleeping there. That could wake her up is actually like, I don't know, logical? Here we go. I can't do this again. Who said that? I'm getting goosebumps. Here we go. I get goosebumps. Yeah, here we go. Like she's gonna remember. Here we go. I finally managed to find her. A voice inside of me. Very interesting. Yeah, she has like a new voice. Right? He's hearing her previous isekai. Ooh. So, hello everyone, what is a live action recording of Bakarina, Katarina, Hamefura, you know, my favorite anime, right? You know, best damn girl, Otome, HAREM, you know, all the girlfriends, all the boyfriends, right? I love anime so much, right? And last week we finally had, of course, a Dark Horse being revealed, and I feel it was, in my opinion, very predictable. But I don't think it's bad. It's just because because it's Otome game, right? You have to think of that. This is a game, it's an anime about this kind of games, right? And if a character has a voice line and a portrait especially, right, they're gonna be either smashable or be evil or be both, right? This is how these games work. This is Otome games, very kind of dating sim game, right? Visual novel, error games, so on, right? If you go to school, for example, in one of those games, and you have like 10 classmates, where 3 of them have blue hair, green hair, and red hair, and those 3 girls have voice lines and a portrait, you can probably smash them. Like, that's how it is. The other 7 girls, they are like girl 1, girl 2, girl 3. You can't smash them. That's how the game works, right? Then you go home in that game, and your stepmom it also has, you know, so that's how the game works, right? So when I read this thing, and then I saw it so on, right, I think it's very obvious in a, you know, a gaming sense, because, oh, he has red hair, he can talk, he has like a voice line, he's a kind of background, but you know he's gonna be like a secret route. You know he can probably seduce it, because this, again, how this game works, right? So I don't blame them too much, but I'm saying it's very predictable. But without being bad though, I don't think it's, you know, because sometimes it's like, oh, it's written badly. Here I feel more, it's like, oh, it's written like those games. Here's like, no, the writing here is actually exactly how the games are. So it's more like, it's not the author's fault. It's more like, oh, this is how the games are. You know what I mean? It's just like, no, these games always works like this. So, you know, what you gonna do? Like, what are you gonna do, right? Like, what do you expect to happen in the game? This is what I expect to happen in the game. I think it's kind of like that. It's like, well, this is exactly what I expected to to witness. You know, it sounds stupid, but I stand by saying that. It's like, well, what else would I expect happening? It's like, well, this guy has red hair. He can talk. He is, you know, you can probably have, you know, it's like, yeah. So, I've been saying. My dirty mind immediately was like, well, he's the only character with like red hair. Oh yeah, she can definitely do him. But anyway, otherwise, of course, I love the whole Bakarina defense. Bakarina defense was amazing, right? When Katarina, of course, is like, oh, she's too stupid. My girlfriend, she can't even talk correctly. She's an idiot. Have you seen her? She's a moron. That was awesome. But anyway, let's start watching the episode. So, 3, 2, 1, and go. Do 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 do. Do 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 na 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 dun 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 do 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 do. Yeah, absolutely my favorite opening series season, definitely. Do 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 do. It's no da da da, but it's definitely one of the best openings. Do 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 do. Da na 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 na. Do 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 do. Da na 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 na. The biggest notable of this actually is an open now. Usually in this anime, they first use first they have like a scene, right? Usually for like a minute or so, and after they've done that scene for a minute, then they have the open. This is the first episode, I think, since episode 1 to me, where they have actually, where they ignoring that kind of formula. So that definitely also is different. Definitely. I think I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but I think in like almost every other episode, there has been first an opening scene, right? And then, of course, they mention them into the opening. But this is the first episode now. It is like a 10 episodes where they have used the opening. So that kind of tells you that we have the drama now. We have the action. Yeah, it tells you that Katarina's in trouble, right? This is more dramatic now. I think that's a good way to say it. Yeah, it's more dramatic. It's more what happened to Katarina. Is she doomed? Is she doomed? Okay, we're gonna see here. Oh shit, yeah, this is the back. She's the hentai outfit. Yeah, this is Katarina with the hentai hairstyle. You all know just that roughy, that MC, you know, main character hentai hairstyle. That's what she has the powers of HAREM. This is her original mom then. Yeah, this is a game for RP4. Yeah, okay. Maybe it's like, I don't know. What's the R standing for? I have to say in my mind, I'm thinking it stands for, in my mind, I'm dirty. So I'm like, wait, what R station for? That sounds really weird to me, but anyway. Yeah, she's back. It's all a dream. Yeah. Onishan. This is Onishan. Yeah, Onishan! See, I'm telling you guys, he's gonna be like, Onishan! I was waiting for that. When is she gonna say, Onishan? Shut up, Onishan! Yeah, like, when is it gonna be like, meet cutie? He's going full on. The cucumber! She's so dirty, Bakarina, see? She's just a dirty girl. She can't go with the bread just to be has a kind of like, oh my god. You know, the whole egg, remember the eggplant suit? Yeah, it's like, safe! And then it's like, no, you're not safe, so... Of course, Bakarina was Bakarina. Before she was a main harem character, she was also doing stupid stuff at school. Classic Katarina, right? Doesn't matter. It's just that's our girl. That's our girl. It's like, what do you expect, right? What do you expect from her? This is exactly what I expect from her, I guess. This is exactly what I expect from her. Exactly what I expect from her. I think that's a fair way to say it. This is exactly. That's the best way to say it. This is exactly what I expected from Katarina, right? The whole, oh, I'm late, I'm at school, oh, where am I now? It's like, I'm safe, girl! But anyway, we can wonder if Sophia's gonna remember this thing. Or Sophia, I mean, Acchan! Yeah. It's the same eyes as Acchan, or as her next character, I mean. Since it beats her up and shit. Yeah, of course. It's like, and the dogs attacks her, and yeah. Onishan! Yeah. And then she's reading, dirty novels with her best friend, yeah. Of course she is. It was all a dream! I'm just like, it would be kind of fun if the anime ended here. Nothing was really given back to Bakarina. It would be kind of fun if it ended. Actually, this is the last episode, it was all a dream. She never went to Isekai world. She dreamt it, she's in coma actually in real life, yeah. She never died actually. She's all in her fantasy head, right? That would have been an interesting take on it. That would be like a little, different take on the whole anime. It would have been a little different. There. Definitely would have been different. Best girl Anne. And of course remember that Anne is the true, her first harem girlfriend. So basically she's in a, magical dark coma. Let's see the whole, she might never get up again. So no! So basically, it's like she's in a coma now, dreaming about her flashback. Yeah, she's like, now she remembers her previous life, right? Kinda. Man, it's a lot of broken hearts here. Yeah, they all have a very... I mean, of course, the Mary is obsessed with her the most, right? Not again! Second time! She's like, yeah, it's like, god damn it, my best friend's dying a second time here. Oh, that looks pretty sad with all the flowers being like... Well, they actually, all flowers, they actually go up and down in the sun, but yeah, those flowers actually, they arise and sad right when it's sunny outside. That's how it works, right? See, we know Anne loves her. We know Anne is like, that's my girl. That's my girlfriend. Yeah, Anne's like, I want you. I want to marry you. Ooh. Remember that Anne is the first HAREM member. I guess maybe he is Prince because I guess he did promise to marry her before Anne was in love with her, I guess. Well, I mean, they are the two original HAREM members, though. Ah. It's gonna be all this like flashback and she's like annoying, annoying, too genki. And he's like, man, this girl is crazy. She's never injured. She's always like running around attacking me with snakes and shit. Yeah, this girl can't die. She's like an immortal monster that I think attacks me with snakes and then jumps in trees and shit. Yeah. Look at that. And then it's nice, yeah. It's black and white, and then this best girl appears like, that's my wife. She appears, and then the world turns into color, right? Yeah. It's like, god damn it. Oh, that and everyone is so. He's like, well, I mean, I have a lot of love rivals, but she seems fine. In a way, though, I feel it's like I should laugh at it, but I feel it's like a sad scene, but also we see her surrounded by like the other 6-7 HAREM members. He's like, that's my girl. Like, I guess, you know what I mean. Damn it, I can't help it. This time, ooh, kissing her? Ooh, a sleep beauty kiss. He's going with the whole, gonna wake up to kiss her. Probably won't work, but still, it's a nice touch to it. It's one attempt at least. I mean, honestly, kissing her when she's sleeping, he's a prince. He's literally a prince, right? Kissing his fiancée when she's sleeping there. That could wake her up is actually like, I don't know, logical from a fairy tale perspective. I feel it's worth attempt. Definitely. The axe scene is good. The axe scene is one of the best scenes. Nissan! She's my light! My big sister! I only live for my sister. Yeah, I mean, I like Kit's character, but, it's very anime that he's like, I have to marry my sister. It's the only woman I ever care about. It's kinda... I'm just saying. Come on. You know I'm right. Oh, Mary. This is actually interesting. Is Mary not the care of the garden? Because of course Mary has the green fingers, right? Mary, remember, yeah, Mary is of course the one that has the green, she has the garden powers, right? Exactly. Mary is the one that she befriends over gardening. So it would be really cool if Mary now is like the kid of her garden when she's sick, right? There'll be really attached to it. Because Mary, of course, has the power of gardening, so... Yeah, that's a nice touch there. She's out of the garden. It's like, I won't let Katarina-sama's... I love you! Katarina-sama! If there's someone we know loves her, it's Mary. The thirsty Mary. Thirsty Mary, there we go. She's like, oh, Katarina-sama. Thirsty Mary. Thirsty Mary. Sad, but also thirsty. And of course, the tree thing, because climbing trees is Alan's thing. I mean, I guess, climbing trees definitely is the thing they do together. Definitely. Yeah, that's like the thing they do. Like, I guess he's like, I have one love for her. My tree climbing girlfriend. It's a little bit like that. It's like, we have one thing in common. Tree climbing. That's our real skill. But I really love that Mary was at the garden. This makes the most sense, I feel. I think that makes the most sense, right? That she's actually like, I'm gonna take care of the garden while she's sick. I think that is just like, that to me seems like the most logical action. Actually helping Katarina while she's in coma. But the most interesting is probably, of course, Acchan. She collapsed there, if she remembers now. In Moto-san, that's the Moto-san. Yeah. I couldn't feel happiness until I met Katarina. She was the only one that could give me happiness. it's like, man, Katarina is so perfect. It doesn't matter what personality they have or what desire they have. It doesn't matter who they are. She's the only woman that can make them all happy. Yeah, they're all like, I have to marry her. She's the only one that makes me happy in the world. Yeah, if it wasn't for her, I would never be happy. And this I think I wanted to know. Here we go. This girl, right? Is she gonna remember now that she knew her before? Because she's like, oh my god, to die again, right? Yeah. That's... that scene is so good when she's like, whoa! Yeah. Dynamic, heroic entrance. Yeah, harem attack. Harem on a wonder. Yeah, save your girl right from the bullies. Oh, it's beautiful. Yes. He's just so happy I was gonna enter. Just like, come and go, let's go, girl! But she actually does kind of pull everyone with her hand. It's kind of like, that is the Katarina playstyle, right? You take someone's hand, you pull them with you. Like, let's go! Yeah, that's how you capture animals' hearts. But I really want to see her, of course, have some kind of memory, right? That would be interesting if she... Oh, here we go! I can't do this again! Who said that? I'm getting goosebumps, here we go. I get goosebumps, yeah, here we go. Like, she's gonna remember. It's 2 voices now. There we go. I finally managed to find her. Oh, interesting. A voice inside of me. Very interesting. Yeah, she has like a new voice, right? She's hearing her previous isekai. Ooh! Yeah, this time we save her! Oh, I love it. I guess the massive goose. I love it. It's a massive goose, but I love it. Yeah, she's seeing her old self in the mirror, or the mirror, but in the reflection. In the reflection. You know what I mean? God damn it, you know, reflection. Reflection. But I do really love that Thursday Mary is at Garden. Yeah. Oh, best friend. She just said, I'm a lover. Come on, Mary. Don't suit yourself down as a best friend. You should be like, I'm a lover. And yes, Kit, it's your sister, Kit. Well, not by blood, though. Typical hentai side, not by blood, so I guess, you know. I guess it's... Well, actually, aren't they by blood? Because they're like cousins or something? Aren't they actually by blood, though? Because he's like the cousin, or at least something like that. Okay, they're all gonna obviously save her after she wakes up. Yeah, on this hand, they're all gonna come in and be like, I wanna sleep in her side! I will stay here too! Yeah, they're just all gonna be there, piling up on her body, right? They're all gonna be like, let's sleep on Katarina! They're gonna drown her in body, yeah, they're gonna be like, the harem is gonna, yeah, they're gonna crush her with their, but yeah, Acchan is inside of her. I guess we're gonna bring her back from her comatose isekai flashback or something. I guess. Is Acchan aware then that she's in a flashback though? It seems really strange. Damn Katarina, she's also happy. Acchan. Incest song even. Oh yeah. Oh, here we go. The black-hearted. I mean, I assume it's him, or? But this Acchan is actually then Sophia, I guess, in her mind. Yeah, exactly. So the actual flashback. It's Acchan attacking her in her coma. I'm gonna take you out, girl. Yeah, obviously now, definitely now, it's like, you again. Acchan? Yeah, Sekai. You've been isekai, accept it! It's a little meta here. You're an isekai character, accept your fate! Stop trying to go back to your real world. It's a nice insert song, yeah, it's a nice insert song. It's getting this emotional... Katarina-sama! Dumb rich girl. Oh, I love it! And also got... That's good anime, let's get throw in and there, that's good. And also in the harem, that's good. Official harem member, yeah. Katarina! I love it, that's good. I love it, and also got her own little bit like, I want you! I love you! That's good. That's really good, I feel. They wasn't just the older character. Also, Anne was like, I'm also a goddamn HAREM member. Yeah. Here we go. Let's see. Finally remembers the bakarina, the legendary bakarina. Here we go. Oh, nice. Flashing it out here. The sunlight. She is the true star of the show, definitely. Her back must hurt her for carrying him all the time. But man, it's a pretty epic scene actually, yeah, like the insert song, Acchan, like, I don't know, she didn't tell it Sophie, but... Acchan! Yeah, you have played the game, right, Sophie? Remember the truth. Yeah, you have played the actual game. He didn't room in the school storehouse, of course. She knows the truth. She was a better gamer. But I feel Sophie could be like, when I'm out of this isekai world, I can tell you now. Oh, here was his real name. It isn't serious dick. Yeah, it's... Man, yeah, it's pretty sad. I don't know, is it sad? I have to say, it's a little sad. But I also know this girl is dead and with her in the next world. So, I mean, from my notes up here... Yeah, but Sophie's outside... Sayonara! And then it's like, when she wakes up, she's still gonna be there because her best friend died also and went to the same world with her. You know what I mean, right? Like, she actually isn't there. I'm sorry, but it's sad, but also, from like a logical standpoint, it's not sad because she's still with her in the next world. They both went to the same isekai, so... But in any case, a little sad, but still though. Like, I know she's out in the real world. There she is, so she, I mean, you know what I mean. I'm saying, I don't know, I got confused feelings. It's like sad, but she's not dead because she is with her. She's touching her in the older world. Yeah, Katarina-sama, I love you. Yeah, and then because Mary is first like thirsty up there, and Anne is crying. I love again that Anne goes to see. I love like, after the interview part. You obviously get the Anne scene. That was my favorite scene probably. With Anne's like, I'm also in the HAREM. It's like, that's... Maria! I know. Acchan told me. Yeah, so the school grounds. In the hidden room. How do you dream this shit? It's like, well, I know, memory, time, power and stuff. I know. Yeah, in my dreams! I love it! I dreamt it, guys! Yeah, I love it. I love it, yeah, they're like, how do you know this? Dreams? serious dick guy. But his real name is something else, right? Because Acchan was like, I know who his real name. Intuition! I mean, she's right, but a lot they're like, okay. I dreamt it! I know it! It's like, how do you know it? I feel it! It's like, well, it's very Katarina. How's she gonna explain stuff to them? How is she gonna explain stuff to them? She's like, no, I just know. I told my best friend in my dream. So, which is still here with us though. Couldn't though Sophie actually be like, I actually also know the truth now. I can tell you what it is. But yeah, so they find the hidden room. They're questioning. Oh, nice. All. I mean, we know they all gonna kill Katarina normally, so they have to be able to fight, right? The princess. Okay, so they finally get Maria. Cookie girl! Cookie wife! Cookie wife! Cookie waifu! She's finally back. The most important waifu. The cookie one. We saw him trying for some. No worry, I'm sure Katarina can seduce him too. It feels like, I mean, that's what you have to say to him. It feels like Katarina's like, oh, where is he? I have to seduce him. I have to enter him into my harem. It's like, I think we all know that Katarina's like, how can I event flag harem this guy? I gotta use my power of harem. You know, like, oh, here we go. That's like his mom, probably. Ooh, evil dark inside. My doom flag! He knows too! He's like, shit! Oh, here we go. avenge me, son. Well, his mom definitely died. Yeah, that is like, his mom definitely died in his backstory. Well, it's time for Katarina to event flag him though. But I love, he's like, my doom! I love this, he's like, no, it's my doom flag is coming! No! Maybe he's a character too. Maybe he's also a dead character from their world. Maybe it's Unishan. He's like, maybe it's Unishan. Yeah, that would be another brother in the HAREM. That would be, well, yeah. I assume it's gonna end now in the enter, of course, right? Is it the second episode? Yeah. Ooh. Serious Dick! His name is just like, serious. Why are you here? HAREM attack. I mean, have you ever seen Naruto, right? Naruto is famous for his talk no jutsu. But you all know that Katarina has her HAREM flag no jutsu. She's like, oh, you're evil? But by HAREM though. You know she's gonna be like, I'm gonna seduce him. Okay, so I wanna say one thing before we do the episode. Is this the second test episode? I think it is, unfortunately, right? I think we only have one more episode. That's my guess. Correct if I'm wrong, but also press. Let's gonna see quickly here. Kaguya has 2 more, yes. Trigard has 2 more. Gleipnir has 3 more, actually. Interesting. Yeah. No. Yeah, so he has. This is the second to that episode. Man, I'm really gonna miss an anime when it's over. Jesus Christ. It's only one more episode. That is sad. It's real. But yeah, it's always like, you know, you get those like abandoning issues, right, when you watch anime on a season or level, because you always have that. It's the end of the anime now. And some shows, you know, it's like, well, how to say it? In some shows, I think it's better or fits better because you're like, well, this is probably the end of the anime, you know, whatever, right? Like this is a complete story. For example, anime that I love, you know, very dearly, right? Place for the Universe, Sora Yora, one of my absolute animes in my life, one of the best animes ever made and so on. In that anime, I'm perfectly fine with the ending. You know, perfectly fine. Maybe arguably should even be one less episode because the third episode is kind of weird, actually. Because the third one has the final storyline, but whatever. In that anime, you feel like there's a story. That story has been told. They have got to the end, right, of the journey. I don't want to spoil it here, but you know, they have reached the end of the journey and they really, you know, accomplished like what they aimed for, right? What they aimed for. Put the light in there, sorry. So they really reached like the ending of it, right? And I really mean that in that anime. It's a perfect example of an anime that really is used. This is the end, beginning, this is the end. But this anime here, right, in Katarina, this could go on forever. I feel this is like a really, you know, funny comedy HAREM anime, and there's a lot of HAREM-ish animes, right? That have many seasons. Katarina is incredibly enjoyable anime, but I really feel that this anime could just go on and on and on, right? I mean, of course, you probably would have to have some other main stories and some other characters would have to appear and so on. I mean, I was saying it's easy because, as with any other TV show or anime, whatever, right? Every season, it's getting harder and harder to come up with new material and so on. The same thing, for example, when you work with like games, like my last game I did, same thing there. When I designed like 50 heroes and I go to the next hero, it actually gets harder every time because you're like, well, I already used all the other game mechanics and the lore, and you know, so it's harder every time. It's like I already have kind of like, let's say you write, you know, a very more cute girl anime, right? Like, well, I have the Sundra one, I have the Kurda one. You can, yeah. After a while, it's like, well, now I have every damn more character. What can I add into now? I can combine two. But, you know, it actually gets harder. You see some like a natural order of, because you already done everything, right? Kind of like Sims already did it. But anyways, I feel, yeah, but this anime I feel sad, really sad that it's gonna end soon. It feels really sad. I mean, as I mentioned, because we all know this anime could easily go on for at least like 100 more episodes. Easily. After that, I will admit that it's gonna be hard to have really good quality like this probably. But still, in theory, it could go on forever. So this feels that this anime is way too short for just 12 episodes. 12 episodes, yeah. So this is the second final episode next week. Ah, man, final episode next week. Anyway, let's review it. But I just wanted to say that, right? I really felt that's like it's always that kind of closure issue there. I want to have that image here of That image there, perfect. My precious best friend, yeah. My precious best friend, that's the image I want there. The perfect image there. Bam, 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 bam. Let's just... Bam, there we go, sorry. So, my precious best friend. It was a really good scene. It was emotional. It was cute. Also the funniest. Funny and sad at the same time. But as I mentioned though, I do feel that it's not that sad. Because... I mean, maybe people hate my reaction for it, right? But that's how my brain works. I'm just like, this is a sad scene. It looks really sad. But from a logical reasoning, in my brain, I know for 100% this is not sad. Because she's actually is with her. She's next to her in the other world. And as soon as she then dies, right, in this comatose world and goes into the other world, back to the isekai world, right, which she's currently living in, right, immediately, who's holding her hand? This girl, right? So I'm saying it was a good scene, but I didn't feel that sad because I'm well aware that she's in the other world, right? So see what I mean? So, I don't know. Yeah, it was kind of like, it felt kind of contrived sad. I think this is a good scene because you know that, well, I mean, she's, well, I wouldn't say, I guess she also died, right? But she's alive in the next world, and they're together again. They're best friends, and they're hanging out, and they're reading lesbian novels together, and, you know, they're best friends. Yeah, so, you know, they move past that. I'm just saying, right? But yeah, I think it was a really good scene. I really love this in here, which I called a mirror first, but on reflection. I really love this in here, when she's, of course, is like, oh, is that me? Me? In another world? I think that was really cool. Yeah, she sees herself, right? Like she hears herself, her previous voice. Like she hears the Acchan voice, right? She's like, oh, what? Who's inside of my brain? Who's inside of my brain? He's like, what? You, me, yeah, I am me, and yeah, that was great. And then she's like, I'm gonna take her out of the dream because I'm actually not. It's not a flashback. It's actually me, kinda, my soul. I wish though. Hopefully it happens later in the anime. But I wish that Sophie would directly say that. Oh, I remember now. I am Acchan. You know, this is my previous life, and I have all the. I also know where the evil guys and so on. Because I played the whole game. I played on the dark route, so I know everything. I do wish that would be said by her. At least eventually. That would be a good touch to it. That she actually has her isekai power student in, you know, the other world. Otherwise, of course, I love Katarina. But it's like, I know who she is. How do you know? Dream! That's it. Yeah. I dreamt it. Trust me, guys. They're like, huh? Intuition, female intuition. Let's go, guys. And they're like, what? I just have a feeling. And they're not believing it. Yeah, they're like, what? What are you saying, Katarina? Trust me, guys. Trust me. Definitely my other favorite, though. So early in the reaction. Is definitely Tensei Mary, yes. Always Tensei Mary is a great character, Tensei Mary, because, as I mentioned in the direction, I really like that she's, by the other characters, they're like, oh, sister, I want to marry you, and so on, right? They're doing their, you know, I love you, you're my purpose, and they have flashbacks of it. Mary is like, this garden, you helped me with this gardening thing, and I love you, and we are best friends, and I'm really thirsty, but, you know, the whole Mary thing, I think the whole Mary thing is the best scene, right? Because she actually went to her garden. It's like, well, if she's in a coma, who's gonna take care of her plants? I will, right? So in that sense, Mary is the best waifu, right? Mary is the best waifu. Maybe Maria would have the same thing, right? Who knows? She's a cookie girl, right? She's also very, very, you know, top quality caring waifu, right? But all the boys, they were like, I love her the most, you know. They were really like trying to help her in a coma, right? So of course you're sad, but you know what I mean. Mary actually went to the garden and she's trying to help her out. So in that sense, right, I have to give it to Mary. She is the winner of this harem battle. I feel this episode I will easily say that Mary is the best wife. Obviously ignoring Acchan with her Sophia, Acchan, you know, of course, mental isekai powers. But of the other characters that aren't isekai, that don't have that power of isekai, right, that are used in this world. Mary easily, I think, is the best then. I mean, obviously, Alan's scene is good. He goes to the tree and thinks about, you know, how she's in love with her and the whole climbing. And Nicole is like, she's the only one that would, you know, help me and blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, they're all good scenes. I'm not saying they're bad scenes, but I think that Mary's actually the only one, except, of course, Acchan, that tried to actually help her in a coma, right? Well, actually, as I mentioned, I will give it to his kiss scene. I will give it to the kiss scene. Like, the kiss scene, that's pretty early episodes, you can find the kiss scene. I will give it to the kiss scene, though, because as I mentioned, like seriously from a logical aspect, him kissing her when she's sleeping actually felt like a like a good plan, because it's like, well, I mean, if I kiss the sleeping girl, she might wake up, right? That's like a good scene. Yeah, but he's like, well, if I kiss her, I'm a prince. She's like a, holy girl. If I kiss her, maybe she's gonna wake up. It makes sense, in my opinion. It makes sense from a fantasy aspect. Anyway, the last scene, which actually is probably my favorite scene, actually. Literally. I mean, I whole love the marriage scenes, alright, but this is probably the best scene. Where is it? When they're all screaming. You know what scene I mean? Where is it? That's the best scene. God damn it. Yeah. Onisha was pretty cute too, because I just knew that she definitely is gonna scream, Onisha! Okay, that scene was good too, when it has the pickle in her mouth, and dirty Katarina was doing some sexual stuff, and like, meet cutie with a pickle, yeah. Of course she's doing that. But this scene, right? I love this scene, yeah, I love this scene. Because everyone is like, I love you, Katarina-sama, you're my love interest, I will marry you. Like, they're all doing that, right? They're all like, your brother, Keith, Adam, they're all like, I love you the most. And then the Adam's like, I also love you, goddammit, I'm your true love interest. So I think that was really good, that they gave Adam that, like, I'm also love. I'm also into you, okay, I'm also lesbian. Please marry me, Katarina. I think that was beautiful, yeah, that was beautiful. She's also like, I also want to be in that. Let me also be in that romance. Let me be in the romance. I think this is probably seriously my favorite scene. That Anne is also like, I love you more than these stupid kids do. I am your love. Anyway, that's the review and reaction of Katarina-sama, right? Kaguya-sama, no, but Katarina-sama. Of course, I got my Kaguya-sama reaction earlier, right? And tomorrow, Gleipner, subscribe, press the like button. And also for Basket Monster. Yeah, so you guys have a great day.